Hello YouTube. I just started reading this book, The Origins of Biblical Monotheism by Mark S. Smith. And like his earlier book, The Early History of God, there's very useful information even in the introduction to the book. And it's there that he brought up the idea that El may have been the original God of the Exodus, and said that the primary source of evidence for this claim are in the oracles of Balaam in Numbers 23 and 24. So I wanted to go through all four oracles and see what I can find. And I'll read all four, and for emphasis I'm going to leave the names for God in the original Hebrew. Then Balaam uttered his oracle, saying, Balak has brought me from Aram, the king of Moab from the eastern mountains. Come, curse Jacob for me. Come, denounce Israel. How can I curse whom El has not cursed? How can I denounce those whom Yahweh has not denounced? For from the top of the crags I see him, from the hills I behold him. Here is a people living alone and not reckoning itself among the nations. Who can count the dust of Jacob, or number the dust cloud of Israel? Let me die the death of the upright, and let my end be like his. So this oracle seems to be equating El with Yahweh, but other oracles seem to point in a different direction. This is from Numbers 23, verses 18 through 24. Then Balaam uttered his oracle, saying, Rise, Balak, and hear. Listen to me, O son of Zippor. El is not a human being, that he should lie, or a mortal, that he should change his mind. Has he promised, and will he not do it? Has he spoken, and will he not fulfill it? See, I received a command to bless. He has blessed, and I cannot revoke it. He has not beheld misfortune in Jacob, nor has he seen trouble in Israel. Yahweh, their Elohim, is with them, acclaimed as a king among them. Now, I wanted to stop right there because this is an important concept about Yahweh being a king. Now, the Hebrew word for king is melech, and there are some interesting places in the Hebrew Bible where that's used, and also some other interesting parallels with Canaanite literature. This is from Psalm 95, verses 1 through 3. O come, let us sing to Yahweh. Let us make a joyful noise to the rock of our salvation. Let us come into his presence with thanksgiving. Let us make a joyful noise to him with songs of praise. For Yahweh is a great El, and a great king, Melech, above all Elohim. So he's the king above the gods. Now, here's some more from Canaanite myths and legends regarding the use of the title king. Now, these figures of speeches are used several different times in the Ugaritic text, so I'm just going to read the first example. Then, indeed, he set his face towards El at the source of the rivers, amid the springs of the two oceans. He penetrated the mountain of El and entered the Massif of the king, father of years. He did homage at El's feet and fell down. He prostrated himself and did honor. And regarding prostrating and giving honor, there was another psalm that has an interesting parallel, I think. This is from Psalm 86, verses 8 through 10. There is none like you among the Elohim, O Yahweh, nor are there any works like yours. All the nations you have made shall come and bow down before you, O Yahweh, and shall glorify your name. For you are great and do wondrous things. You alone are Elohim. And another Canaanite parallel regarding the use of king. What do you desire, O Virgin Anat? Now, Anat is a daughter of El, the highest God. And the Virgin Anat answered, Your decree, El, is wise. Your wisdom is everlasting. A life of good fortune is your decree. Mightiest Baal is our king, our judge over whom there is none. We too would carry his chalice. We too would carry his cup. Yet groaning he indeed cries out to the bull El, his father, to the king who installed him. So El is considered king over the rest of the gods.